The barefoot investor attacks ING. Let's have a look. Hello everyone, Florian here, and welcome to another episode of HeiseSays. Grab your stein of coffee because I want to have a look at this article from Yahoo Finance written by Eliza Bavin about the barefoot investor criticizing ING. Now, I recently, well, probably a year ago now, read Scott's book. It's very good. I like his whole approach to financial management and financial literacy and education, his drive to kind of get rid of just the, Dolomite program, which is just a cheap way for Combank to give toys to kids. It's not really financial education. And I think his approaches to managing your finance make a lot of sense. I'd suggest you check out his book, and I'll put an Amazon referral link to it down below, but I think you can probably get it from the bookshop. Honestly, I got mine from Officeworks when I was there. So I thought it's because he's mentioned ING in some of the bank accounts that he uses there. And I've got an ING account as well. So I thought we have to have a look at this one. So well-known financial commentator and author Scott Pape has slammed ING after one of its customers lost $20,000. In an email to his subscribers, Pape said an ING customer contacted him after losing her wedding fund to a scammer. The scammers hit her account every 30 seconds, each time taking random amounts, Pape said. $546, $9.90, $7.05, $1,000, $99 every 30 seconds. I mean, that seems nuts. Wouldn't the bank detect unusual behavior like that? And wouldn't she be getting, I know every time I move money in my ING account, it sends me an email. Wouldn't she be getting emails and then get on the phone to the bank or move the money around? So, they kept smashing the account until all $20,000 was drained. Pape said ING failed their customer, firstly by not having adequate safety features to protect customers from having their account drained, but secondly for refusing to return the stolen funds. You'd think that Australia's fifth largest bank, which trousered $549 million in profits after tax last year, would have tipped even just a little bit of that dough into having the most basic banking safety features, he said. After a lot of back and forth and tears, ING agreed to pay her half the money back. After an ING spokesperson told Yahoo Finance the bank works hard to protect customers from falling victim to scams. How did they get access to her account? At ING, we are always focused on keeping the savings and data of customers safe. Scams are an increasing industry-wide issue that we take very seriously, the spokesperson said. To help customers avoid being scammed, we apply the latest technology advances and regularly educate our customers and social media followers. It's getting tough. Some of these scams are quite elaborate in the emails they send you. I've found myself almost clicking on stuff. It's not, the bad spelling from a Nigerian prince anymore. We encourage all customers to review our security page for information about how ING protects customers. So scams are on the rise. Many Australians think they are switched on enough to know how to avoid scams, but the data tells a different story. Australians lost a record of more than $2 billion to scams in 2021, the Australian Competition and Consumer Commission Targeting Scams report revealed. Now, I contacted years ago now, I did a video about a cryptocurrency scam. And my issue with it was they were using the fact that they had an ASIC registered business to legitimize their entire scam. It was a cloud token wallet. And I did a video about it, and I contacted ASIC, I contacted the federal police, I contacted the ACCC. No one cared. No one cared. And then I had lawyers who were working on behalf of the scammers threaten me with legal action. So I'm still waiting to go to court. I should contact those lawyers now because that scam's been exposed. The guy's been arrested. It's people don't want to admit they've been scammed. If they've invested in it, they want to keep their hopes up that it's all good. Any of us could fall victim to this. You've got to be ever vigilant. And it's getting worse now for older people too. Reported losses to all organizations totaled almost $1.8 billion. But because one-third of victims do not report scams, the ACCC estimates actual losses were well over $2 billion. Investment scams were the highest loss category, 701 million in 2021, followed by payment redirection scams and romance scams. That's an interesting one where your invoices are kind of intercepted in email and then get sent to other people. That's a tough one to check too. Scam activity continues to increase, and last year a record number of Australians lost a record amount of money. The ACCC Deputy Director Delia Ricard said, "Scammers are the most opportunistic of all criminals. They pose as charities after a natural disaster, health departments during a pandemic, and love interests every day. The true cost of scams is more than a dollar figure, as they also cause serious emotional harm to individuals, families, and businesses." So there we go, guys. Let's have a talk about this one. Now, the fact that you can have that many repeated withdrawals from a bank account, and I mean, when will that ever happen? Okay, let me know in the comments, guys, if you know of a situation, someone more experienced in the finance world, where that would be happening, and just a normal everyday bank account. You can't even tap your card that often, can you? You'd think they would put a halt, unusual activity halt on the transactions of the accounts and contact the client. I would expect that. I would definitely expect that from the bank. So, yeah, I'm not too impressed with ING. To be honest, not too impressed at all. Anyway, let me know your thoughts and opinions on that one. And also, if you've read Scott's book and what you think of his approach. It's very similar to Dave Ramsey. All of these money and personal finance approaches are similar. And I think you need to be a bit old and be a bit worn to appreciate it sometimes. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Like, share, subscribe to the channel. If you want to financially support us, there are a few ways you can. YouTube or Patreon. You can use our referral links, buy our pocket squares, or call us if you need an architect. Take care, everyone. Have a great day, and watch out for financial scams. Be careful. I mean, even your money with ING, your 20 grand, that should be in like an interest account. So that should transfer that to another account, which is the one that gets sent out. And you should be getting email warnings. It's just a mess.